So what do you do when a manifestation just isn't manifesting? Welcome to Attraction Manifestors. My name is Lynn Mayu. I'm an intuitive. I most of the time use manifestation techniques to solve social, economic, and political problems, currently focusing on ending fascism in the United States of America, and I'm going to have updates on that in the next video I do today. But right now, I'm going to do just a silly one, not entirely silly, but we are manifesting a man. Now, I had been manifesting Mr. Attraction Manifestors for quite some time and haven't done it yet. And so, while I haven't been in the biggest rush because I see how hard married people have to work, which is much harder than I am currently working, so I haven't been in a rush to make that happen for myself. But I know I'm supposed to, so we're gonna do it. And we're going to see what happens. I have, because in some years past I was much more gung-ho on this than I am now. I've written thousands of pages of journals about this. So this is going to be an interesting exploration on what to do with the long-standing, something you've been working on, trying to manifest for a really long time and still hasn't shown up yet. What do you do? So I have some suspicions on why this hasn't shown up for me, and I think a big part of it is the fact that I am, in fact, very reluctant to do the married ladies level of work. I live with a married couple, and it's a lot. So the question is it that I'm resisting, or is there something else? So first we're going to ask the universe. I say I'm an intuitive instead of a psychic because, I don't know, to me, psychic is a special ability that not everyone has, but intuition is something everyone has, and you can develop it. I know that I've always had this, but I've only in the last 20 years really worked on it. So we're going to get in contact with my intuition. The intuition typically connects you with the universe, with your higher self, with your soul. And I've heard in it was in the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind training by Harv Eker. I forget the name of his organization. The guy who was leading the training, he said, your heart is never, ever, 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 ever wrong. Now, the Bible says something about your heart is always wrong. And so that was what I was raised to believe. But when the man said your heart is never, ever, 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 ever wrong, I was like, maybe there's some truth to that. And I believe that's the intuition where that comes in, and where he was defining your heart and where the Bible defines your heart are probably not the same thing. So anyway, we're going to go with that. Important part is that everyone has an intuition, and it becomes stronger with use, just like any other muscle or any other capability that you have. So I'm going to connect in, and we can do this together. So let's just take a deep breath and feel your body where it is. And for you, maybe you're not manifesting a man, but let this be about something that is a long-standing problem in your life, something that you have been working on for months or years and just hasn't come together, even though it shouldn't be that hard. If you can think of something like that, just bring it into your mind. Once you know what it is, let it go. Let it go and focus on how your body feels. Focus on where you are sitting in your chair, wherever you are, and see if you can feel there's probably some part of your body that has a message, has something to say to you. And for me right now, my right hand is saying something, so we're going to see and focus in on that and see what it is trying to say. You might see something with your eyes, like if you close your eyes, you might see something. You might hear words. You might just have a physical sensation. Any of those things are good. I think the message is something about me trying to control the process. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Control process. So if I'm not supposed to be controlling the process, what am I supposed to be doing? I want to be able to post on here a video saying, I have met Mr. Manifestors and here he is. So how do we, well, it's very clear. And part of the reason I'm focusing on this because if I had said in an earlier video, if we end fascism, I'll be able to focus on a husband, something like that. And on that, maybe that video or on another one, it was saying that to live in the wish fulfilled. So we're in a world where we have a free and equal society where everyone is treated equally with equal respect and honored, and the petty little distinctions that divide humanity are no longer relevant. So that is the background. But okay, so not controlling the process. Okay, universe, you keep saying not control the process, but you keep also saying that I should have had this done by 2023, August. So what gives? You can ask those very direct questions to the universe. It will not be offended, it will answer you. So now it's my left hand. It may have said, just receive it. Great. I've been hearing just receive it for months. So what do you mean by that? In what way am I not receiving it? We said open your heart to the wish fulfilled. Well, okay then. It's not the first time I've gotten that as the answer to my manifestation question. Now the problem is, what I'm realizing is that usually when I hear that, open my heart to the wish fulfilled, then I'm like, okay, great. Then I check that off on the list, but then never actually do it. So we're going to do it. And it's going to be hard because I always have difficulty visualizing myself in that situation. Like, what would I be doing if I was living with Mr. Manifestors? Let's say, I don't know. Well, I'll put something in my mind. I may not tell you what it is, but I'm sure you can figure it out for yourself what you need to put in your mind. I think it was in the Good Looks video, and it was like just 5 minutes a day living in the wish fulfilled, living in the like open heart consciousness, the having your desire, allowing yourself to have your desire. I think that is where that came up. Anyway, I think that I would feel a little bit weight off my shoulders, less stressed, more supported, like feel like I'm going home to someone that is a teammate. And if I was going home to someone who was a teammate, I probably wouldn't have to be shooting this video at work. So, yeah. Yeah. So how does that feel? let's intensify that. I'm going home to someone who is a teammate. Now, in my body, that feels like I can like spread out, expand, relax a bit. And I mean, I think I look cuter than I did when I shot that like good looks video. So great, we manifested some of that, and yeah. So it would feel expansive. It feels secure. It feels. I feel supported. I feel like someone has my back. Now here's the thing: like the universe always has our back. You don't have to be with a partner to have someone have your back. The universe always has our back. So there's nothing that would stop me from living in the world as though someone has my back every single day. In some ways I do already. Like I am like mad careless with my life sometimes, like as if someone's going to catch me when I fall, when that might not be the case, but the universe always does. And I think that level of faith can be something that I can walk forward with. So I'm just going to like, let's do it together. If you get into, if you received your answer, now if you haven't received it, just like skip back to 4 minutes and just keep going until you will get something. But if you have received it, now like anchor that, feel wherever it is in your body, and just bring your whole consciousness there to where that wonderful feeling is, where that feeling of the wish fulfilled, the expansiveness, the joy, happiness, whatever you feel. I mean, it might be any number of feelings, whatever you feel with that fulfillment. I think this is why we have toxic positivity, because toxic positivity does, well, let me put it this way, positivity works. Toxic positivity is when you are putting a smile on your face, but you still feel all the turmoil inside. That doesn't really work. But the positivity, if you can change your nervous system, change your chemistry of your body to feel as you would desire it to feel, that actually does work. That actually is the magic. So feel that in your body, intensify it, make it so big. Make it so big that you are sitting inside of it like a ball of the wonderful feeling, this most wonderful, it's so great. And it's yours. Whatever it is, it's yours. You don't have to do anything to earn it. It has been given to you by the universe. When God gives you a gift, He does not take it back. Because I've been married before. That wasn't something that God gave me. It was something that I went out and got for myself. And the universe was not happy. And I had to FAFO on that one. But when God gives you a gift, He does not take it back. You can feel secure in it. You know it is yours. I don't have my materials to look that up in the Bible, but it is in there. It's something like, whatever God does, it will be forever. Something like that. Something like that. If I find it, I'll put it in the comments. But what the universe gives you, if the universe gives you a gift, it does not take it back ever. You will have that thing forever. You'll be established in it. And that's what I've known about my situation. I've known that for years, that when the universe brings this person, that it's not going to end. This is going to be, it'll end when we die, but it's not going to end before that. I've known that for a fact for many years. I think since 2018 I've known that. Because the person's going to be there And they will be faithful. That's another thing that I will not have to worry about. The universe gives you a spouse, they're giving you the right one. They're going to bring you, the universe is going to bring you one who loves you just as you are and is able to continue to do so. Now, you can push them away. You could do that if you choose to. I don't know why you would, and hopefully the universe will tell you what to do so that you don't do that. I mean, you could also say no to it when it shows up. You could, but that's not what we're doing. Hopefully, you'll say yes when your manifestation shows up, whatever it is. So whatever God does, it shall be forever. Nothing can be added to it. Nothing can be taken from it. God does it so that men will fear him. That's what the verse is. I'll have to look up where it is. But yes. So when the universe gives you whatever it is that the universe has promised you, that's it. That's all it is, finished. And you can get into the place where you know it and you know that you have it. And there is then nothing you need to do to get it or to keep it. Universe, is that the answer? is that what you've been trying to get me to like pick up for 2 years at this point? Okay. Yes. And yes, and what? Yes, and just keep freaking going. Walk forward knowing that you have the thing. Doesn't matter how many times you've failed in the past. If you're able to walk forward in the manifestation, in the emotion of the wish fulfilled, just do it. Just freaking do it. I don't need to tell you what will happen. Just do it because I said so. This is wild. Okay. The reason the universe talked to me like that is because you and I both know that I have not done it. I have not ever been able to sustain feeling of the wish fulfilled. I have very readily allowed myself to go back into stress. Stress is a typical thing that stops me. I get stressed out about work. I get stressed out about real estate showings. I get stressed out about any number of things that that are very normal to get stressed out about finances. Very normal things to get stressed out about, but the stress takes me out of the manifestation. So it's what'll happen is I'll be feeling good for 3 days, and men start talking to me, women start talking to me, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. And then the next day I wake up late and I'm like, and then it's just all, it's almost like then I will go on this downward spiral to where I forget that I ever felt good. And then I have to pull myself back out of the cliff. That's tonight. That's what we're doing today. Just pulling ourselves back out of, actually the last couple days. So I've been pulling myself out of that, and now I'm yeah, let's see. So I'm going to check up on myself 1 week from now. What I'm going to check up on is, was I able to stay in the wish fulfilled for 7 days straight? Never done 7 days straight. So, and if I was able to do it for 7 days straight, what happened? So thank you all for watching, and let me know how it works for you. And you can watch yourself for 7 days or 3 days or however long you want to on your manifestation and see what happens, see what new possibilities may open up to you. Happy manifesting. Love you all.